Hello students, we will complete the third unit of the exercise book or workbook, which in turn deals with the business or jobs and the negation of verbs, personal identity, social expressions, and preposition. The first exercise is to prove or deny the profession of the person in the photo from their appearance and the tools that are next to them or in their hands, or from their uniform. We will conclude this profession is the right one or deny it by negation. So, complete the sentences is or isn't, yes, from his car. So we can conclude he isn't a bus driver. He is a taxi driver. From her uniform and the calculator in front of her, she isn't a police officer. She is a shop assistant. It isn't a phone. It's a camera. It isn't a phone. It's a camera. The next exercise, question and negatives, and then complete the identity card. Address, surname, phone number, job, first name, mobile number, age, married, signature, country. Surname, we will complete these boxes by choosing one of these words and put it there by depending on this word. For example, surname Jenkins, first name Paul, country, for example here England, address here Crossland, even London, phone number and mobile number, age, job, engineer, married, no, and signature. And there we have exercise or some question about this card identity or identity card. Write the question about Paul in exercise 3. Yes. Here Jenkins. Here Jenkins. So the question is about what's his surname? Paul. So what's his first name? England. Where's he from? And then his address. The question is about what's his address, and then the phone number. What's his phone number? What's his mobile number, and how old is he? How old is he? 26. What's his job? He's an engineer. Is he married? No, he isn't. Negatives and the question. Make negative and positive sentences. For example, the first one, I not a teacher and I students. Here in negative and the question, it's important to recognize this. We should add an auxiliary verb. If it exists, we will use it. But if there is no any auxiliary verb, we will add an auxiliary verb. For example, do, does, or did in the past, and by depending on the case of the subject. So we here add auxiliary verb I'm not a teacher. I'm not a teacher. So I students, because here the sign of negation. Here I'm a student. Focus here on the article. We put an article here before the job, as we explained. Beta, and then not, taxi driver, he, a bus driver. Beta isn't a taxi driver. He is a bus driver. Here we add an auxiliary verb. We not from Algeria, we from Libya, so we aren't. We add an auxiliary verb by depending on the case or of the subject. It's plural. So we aren't from Algeria, we are from Libya. I'm not married, so I will say I'm not married, I'm single. You are not nurse, you student, so you aren't a nurse, you are students. Paul and Donnie McNabb, not doctors, they students at university in Ireland. They aren't doctors, they are students at university in Ireland. The next exercise, we will choose an auxiliary verb. Here, look at the photo of the boys in the charity walk. Write the correct answer. He refers to the photo in the student's book. Paul and Johnny here are brothers, so we choose are because they are plural. They aren't from Scotland, they are from Ireland, as well as we choose this aren't because there is a negative here, and then because they are the subject is a plural. Who are the students in your group? We are all students because we use are with we. It's used with I. Are you a bus driver? I'm not a bus driver. I'm a student. We choose I'm not because here there is no auxiliary verb or main verb, so we use I'm not. And then no comes before the noun, not before an article. Are you tired at the moment? We aren't tired. We are very happy because it's a plural, so we choose this auxiliary verb. Bo is Australian. Ronan is Australian. Here there is contrasting, so we use isn't, not is no, because Australian is considered as an adjective, but no comes before noun, so we choose isn't. Vocabulary revision. Complete the words from this unit. We will make here a revision. It's a lovely day today. I'm very happy. My book is good. It's very interesting. All 5 of them are students. Dubai is a big city. The town where I live is very small. Mike is at work. He's very tired. My brother Saud is very different from me. We aren't the same. The train station is in the center of town. Where are you? I'm here. Where are you? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Susie is very excited. It's her birthday tomorrow. Here we called it as a social expression. Write a line from the box in the correct place. I'm sorry, a cup of tea please. Excuse me, that's alright. I don't understand. I don't know. Here the first photo, we will add a cup of tea please. That's 90 pounds. Next, here there is an accident, so don't worry, that's okay, so we use I'm sorry, don't worry, it's okay. Thank you very much. So here, that's all right. Thank you very much, that's all right. Excuse me, can I have the menu please? Certainly. Here refer to the Japanese or Chinese language. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Excuse me, where's the Regal Hotel? I'm sorry, I don't know. We use this social expression by depending on the photo and the gaps of the conversation. Here, write the correct answer. It's the same exercise. Hello, Beta. Here, about clipping. So, we couldn't say I'm not. We will say I'm not here. So, I'm not Beta. I'm Hans. Next one. You and Nabil are from Tanzania, right? Here, we aren't from Tanzania. We are from Bulgaria. Here we use we aren't because here there is no verb. Here, subject, main verb from preposition and adverb of place. So this is the correct form. Traveler is in Egypt, isn't it? It isn't in Egypt. It's in Libya. Here, we use this form because it's logical, while here no, as we say, comes before nouns, not before verbs, not before verbs. Where's your phone? It's in my bag. Subject, main verb, preposition, and adverb of place. Here, if we add is, we have a subject, and it will act as a question sentence. She's a French. Name's Antonita. So we will say her name. Her name will be act as a subject, and then is act as a verb. Antonita, complement of subject. If we say she is, this is subject and verb, and this is subject and verb. This will be unlogical. Hans is German. He's from Berlin. Subject, verb, and then preposition and adverb of a place. While if we say his form, it's illogical because this is a pronoun of possessive. Here, the preposition. Write a preposition from the box and at, from, with, of, on. At first, we are at school now. Here, as we say, at, as a preposition of a place, it can be used as a preposition of a place or preposition of time, and as well as is used with the proper names such as building or organization. So he's as a preposition of a place at here. This is a place. So we use it to talk about position of someone or something inside a small or unimportant place such as village or small towns. As well as such as a building or organization. So school is considered as an organization. So at is used with this. Amira is Turkish. He is from Turkey. From, here we use a from. From can be used in many situations. For example, it's used to express the beginning of a specific or a specific time or period. For example, I live in Maysan from 19 95 to 2000s. So, as well as it expresses the movement. For example, when we say he moved from Baghdad to Maysan, or expresses the origin. Where did you come from? I come from Maysan. Okay. Yes. The Great Wall is in China. Herein is considered as a preposition of a place, as well as it's used as a preposition of time. So here, here as a preposition of a place, it's usually used to talk about a position or something inside large place, such as countries, continents, big cities. For example, when we say she grew up in Lebanon, for example, as an example. Yes. Moscow is a capital of Russia. Of here is considered about it expresses about possessive. For example, when we say a book of Amir, so Moscow is a capital of Russia, so it's referred to the possessive or possession, as well as it expresses the part of a group. When we say in this paper of the book, for example, or this is as well. Hello, can I have a cup of tea? The same. Refer a part of a group. So cup of tea here is refer a part of a group. For example, when we say a part of book or belonging. So my brother is on holiday in Jordan at the moment. So when we say here on, it's used as a preposition of a place as well as of time. To describe someone, it uses to describe someone that is resting on a service. For example, when I say the book is on the chair, it's used to describe street names. So for example, when I say the bank is on Main Street, as well as we use it, for example, on the boat, on the plane, on the train, on the bus, on the bicycles. If we consider it as a preposition of days or times, for example, it's used with days, specific days, and specific dates. For example, I have a doctor's appointment on Thursday, or the semester began on the September or 1st September. Yes, they met each other on a New Year's Eve or on Christmas on Monday. So yes, this is a photograph of me and my husband. Here of expresses the possessive. Yes, my flat in the center of town. Here expresses the preposition of place, and then to express the preposition part of a group. Yes, look at the park. It's so beautiful. Yes, here look at refers to the place. Look at here refer to the place. Yes. Read the interview with the students on the charity walk. On a charity walk. Here with used to indicate being together or being involved. So as well as indicate with having. For example, this girl with the blue eyes, as well as indicate using. I wrote a book, or I wrote a letter with a pen. Yes, that's the end of our lecture. Thank you.